Good evening, everybody. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Ken, Jacqueline's father. As everybody has mentioned, we have folks here from 9 different states. A lot of people came a long way to be here, and we really appreciate everybody's presence here tonight. So as a father, when I thought back to the first time I was thinking about today, I had to go back all the way to the day that Jacqueline was born. And I know that sounds a little strange, but the moment I saw that baby girl, and I was looking down at her, all of the possibilities of where life would take her started firing off in my head, including her wedding day here today. I couldn't be any prouder of her and her accomplishments. But over the past few years, her goals have expanded to include the hopes and dreams of both her and Gabriel together. And while as a father, you can never imagine anyone who is good enough for your daughter, who will love her and want to keep her safe as much as you do, I'll admit Gabriel has demonstrated he is, and it is obvious how happy he makes Jacqueline. It's easy to see why Jacqueline is so fond of you. You're very respectful and polite with everyone, and you have charmed the entire family. This is the next chapter in both of your lives, an opportunity for you to show the world how special you are together as a team. I wish you both the best in your future as you navigate through life and chase down all your dreams. In speaking on behalf of the entire family, I wish you both continued good health, prosperity, and a wonderful future together. Love you both.
Over the past few years, if anyone had to ask me what type of people there are, I'd say 2. My wife and everyone else. I believe that God made me with only one person in mind, and that's you. So I vow to you what I have always promised you in my heart, and that is to protect you and love you with all of my being, wholly and unconditionally. There are no order of words that can properly say what you mean to me, but I did find a poem that almost scratches the surface. If they asked if I love her to death, I answered, speak of her over my body and watch how she brings me back to life. Love you.
Robert Sean Gabriel Weeks. It is the privilege of a lifetime to be your wife. To me, this day is no less symbolic than the day it would have been 2 years ago. But I would be lying if I didn't admit I have been anticipating this every step of the way. For today, I finally get to stand before God and our loved ones and promise you words that even after all this time, I have been holding so dearly to myself. When I was a young girl, curious about God's love, I sat on the floor of my bedroom and explored my first Bible. I remember opening the first pages and reading about how God created the world. I pondered on how God described as all that he created as good. And I thought to myself how influential the word good must be to be used by God himself. I look at you and I see a good man. And I vow to continue to work every day to be a good woman, a good wife, eventually a good mother, and always a good and faithful servant of our Lord. I vow that I will never allow anything, not even death itself, to separate our bond. Even if my earthly body shall ever separate from yours, just know that I will be waiting at the gates of heaven to welcome you with open arms. I love you to eternity and even past that. Forever, your blessed.
ladies and gentlemen, please stand and join me in celebrating Mr. and Mrs. Weeks.